Okay, YouTubers, this is Joe from Martinian TV. Another quick game of interplanetary ice spy going on here, and we're back on Mars, back to Gale Crater, and we're back to Sol 1433, and we have this image from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory NASA website, and we have what looks like to be another statue just here. Okay, now this was sent in by one of my subscribers, and he calls himself, his name's Nico, but calls himself Diams and Puck on the YouTube. And basically he saw this object in one of my videos that I recently put up behind one of the objects that I was looking at. Now, I didn't spot it, so fair shout to Nico. There will be a full credit to him below in the description. Thank you very much for sending this in, that's great stuff. This is one of the best I've seen. I've found many. Most of you'll find on my channel, I think there's about 20 or 30 now. Most of those are my finds, but one or two of them have been sent in by some of my subscribers, and some of them are very good. This was also one here, the woman or man statue that was put up on Facebook recently. But I always credit the people that find these things, because I think that's the polite thing to do. And in publishing, that really is a sort of unwritten law. Although that seems to be going out of the window now with a lot of people on Facebook and the mainstream media, and also YouTube just ripping people off. So, but I'm not part of that culture. I prefer to do it the traditional way, and credit people where credit is due. Okay, and here we have it. Here's the image. So we want to look just here by this kind of triangular looking shard of rock here. Okay, now. The first thing I did was obviously went to the Gigapan, because this is where he spotted it, I think. Credit to Neville Thompson for this. And the area we want to look at is just above this triangular rock, which I published in a previous video, which was this video here, Mars building block, okay? Eroded concrete and bones. And you can see that triangular rock there, and you can also see it quite clearly here, okay? And you look just above and to the right, and you look here, and we have part of a statue or plaque or some kind of carved head here, okay? Now, there's lots of fragments around here, and some of them seem to be kind of joined, some of them don't. It's a fairly low quality image, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Now, what I did is I took a clip of that from the raw image. I went back to this one here, and I've done some clips already, and I've put them in the folder for you, and I'm just going to flick through them now very quickly. Here's a basic clip. You've got the ridge line at the top here with all this eroded sort of cracked rock, and there you have it, just here. Now unfortunately it's tilted on its side, so I took another clip, then I did that, then I rotated it, and there we have it. I'm just going to quickly go through some of the enhancements I'd done. Different colour filters just to make it easier to see. There's the unfiltered and enhanced image. That's completely raw. Nothing done to that. And you can clearly see, even in the raw image, that this is a face. And you have a mouth and a nose, two eyes, eyebrows here, and a sort of broken part to the top part of it here. Now this looks like some kind of plaque or carved relief that was possibly attached to a wall or some kind of monument or something, or building, and there's obviously collapsed and broken, and it's just lying there. So there we go. What else can I say? I may put some comparisons in, but in fact I don't really think you need them with this. One thing I would say is there is a sort of cat-like, there are some cat-like features to this almost. The nose seems rather flat and almost kind of Sphinx-like looking face. It's strange. Not unlike the previous statue I published. It's almost got a kind of cat-like face, which is a bit of a theme that's appearing in these Martian carvings and statues. Okay, so there we have it. What else can I say? It's in the raw image, and in fact appears in a number of images, this one. But this was the best one, and when you rotate it round and turn it round, there we have it. And I really have done the absolute minimal of enhancements to that. I mean, obviously I have to enhance the images so that people on mobile phones can see these things. If you don't enhance them, then they really cannot be seen very well on a mobile phone. And at least 50% of the views now on YouTube are on mobile devices. So there we have it. It's there in the raw image. You can see it. And I missed it. So fair play to Nico for sending that one in to me. Very, very good find indeed. One of my favourites. There we have it. I still can't quite get over how good this one is. It's really clear. It's not huge. I'd say it's probably only about 4 or 5 inches from here to here. Okay. Like a lot of the things on Mars, they're sort of half size. Okay. Everything seems to be about half the size of what you would expect it to be, and often a lot smaller than that. Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody. I may put a comparison in if I can find one, but a face is a face, and you know, is there any need for a comparison with this one? I don't think there is. It looks pretty obvious what we're looking at here, and I still do get lots of people saying that everything's pareidolia. I don't really see how this can be pareidolia. This is too good. I mean, of course, there would be people out there that say this is photoshopped. Well, if it's in the raw image, then it obviously is not photoshopped. There it is, okay? You can quite clearly see it. And I'll show you the unfiltered raw image. There we have it, okay? It's pretty clear once you know it's there and turn the image round. I think I tilted it 53 degrees to the left. Rotated it, okay? To get that nice and straight there, okay? Because it says ROT 53 in the name of the image there, which I always do. Okay, so that's how much it needs to be rotated. There we have it. And on the Gigapan, let's just show you quickly on the Gigapan. Obviously, it's just there, okay? So you look at the big ridge at the back, and you look at that triangular rock there, and just go above to the right, and there we have it. Right there. I can't believe I missed it, but hey, you can't get everything, and this is why we have some great subscribers and contributors out there who help us researchers and send us tips regularly, which is great. So thanks again to Nico for that. There will be a link to his channel below in the description, and it does remind me of this one here, the Mars woman or man statue, which is also fairly kind of almost lion-esque looking, you know, like a sort of almost cat-like, you know. And the styling on this one is almost kind of, I don't know. It's not Greek. It's almost Roman. It's almost kind of Egyptian. It's none of the above. Obviously, it's Martian. But unlike many of the other statues that I published or found, it doesn't obviously look like a style we have here. But I may find something that will match it. So there we go. There we have it. Let's look at that. That's one of my favourite enhancements because that's really bright. And I've gone in yellow there to make it look really stand out. And that's the one that really does it for me. And that will probably go on the cover. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon.